Welcome, beautiful souls, to your message from the universe, where the wisdom of the cosmos meets the journey of the heart. Each week, we explore the celestial movements shaping our lives, unveiling the universe's messages of inspiration, transformation, and connection. This is your sacred space to align with the stars, embrace the infinite within, and receive guidance from the cosmos as you walk your unique path. So take a deep breath, open your heart, and let the universe speak. The journey begins now. I'm your host, Ava. Welcome to Celestial Alignments, your cosmic forecast and galactic guidance. In today's episode, we'll be exploring some extraordinary cosmic events and their profound impacts on our lives. We have Neptune entering Aries, a major shift that promises to influence our spiritual journeys deeply. We'll also be navigating the energies of Venus and Mercury retrogrades, each bringing its own set of challenges and opportunities for introspection and growth. We'll dive into practical advice to help you make the most of these celestial movements and ensure you feel supported throughout this dynamic week. Our journey covers the week of March 30th to April 5th, 2025, so let's get ready to align with the cosmos and harness these transformative energies. Let's begin with the significant event of Neptune entering Aries on March 30th. Neptune, the planet of dreams, intuition, and spirituality, is shifting into the fiery, bold energy of Aries. This transit marks a profound shift in the cosmic landscape and can profoundly influence our spiritual journeys. So, what does this mean for us on both a personal and a collective level? Firstly, Neptune's move into Aries encourages a new wave of spiritual exploration. Aries, governed by Mars, is all about taking action, initiating new ventures, and being courageous. Combined with Neptune's mystical influence, this transit is an invitation to embark on bold spiritual quests. It's the universe's way of urging us to step out of our comfort zones and explore new spiritual paths that we've never considered before. On a personal level, you might feel an urge to break free from old patterns, question long-held beliefs, and seek out new spiritual practices or philosophies that resonate more deeply with your current self. It's a time of awakening, where the fog of confusion lifts and clarity begins to emerge. Embrace this opportunity for spiritual growth by being open to new ideas and experiences. Collectively, Neptune and Aries can drive us toward a more pioneering and fearless approach to spirituality. There might be a surge in innovative spiritual movements or practices, as well as a broader acceptance of diverse spiritual paths. This energy supports breaking down barriers and fostering a more inclusive and bold spiritual landscape. As we navigate this powerful transit, it's essential to embrace the spirit of Aries, direct, enthusiastic, and pioneering. Let this energy guide you to take courageous steps on your spiritual path. Whether it's starting a new meditation practice, exploring unfamiliar spiritual teachings, or simply trusting your intuition more, this is the time to embrace change and new beginnings. Remember, Neptune's journey through Aries is a marathon, not a sprint. Allow yourself to ease into these new spiritual explorations and trust that the universe is guiding you toward your highest good. The journey is unique for each of us, and there's no right or wrong way to explore these energies. So, beautiful souls, as we welcome Neptune into Aries, let's embrace this opportunity for bold spiritual exploration and new beginnings. Open your heart, trust your intuition, and let the cosmos lead you on an inspiring and transformative journey. Next, let's turn our focus to another significant event influencing our cosmic journey, Venus retrograde in Pisces, which began on March 27th and lasts until April 12th. Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and harmony, enters retrograde motion, a time where its energies turn inward, prompting us to reflect and reassess. Retrogrades are often misunderstood, but they offer valuable opportunities for deep introspection. In Pisces, Venus asks us to delve into the emotional and spiritual aspects of our relationships. Pisces, ruled by Neptune, carries a dreamy, compassionate, and intuitive energy that enhances our emotional depth and sensitivity. During this retrograde period, you may be called to evaluate your relationships with a softer, more empathetic lens. It's a time to explore the underlying emotional currents and spiritual connections that define our interactions with others. This period encourages deep introspection. Take this opportunity to reflect on how you give and receive love and what emotional patterns may need to be healed or released. It's essential to approach this introspection with compassion and an open heart. Allow yourself to feel and process your emotions fully, as this is a time for healing and emotional growth. Relationship dynamics can be more complex during Venus retrograde in Pisces, so it's vital to practice patience and understanding. Miscommunications might arise, and old issues may resurface, prompting necessary discussions and resolutions. Remember, this is not about creating perfection in relationships, but about fostering deeper emotional and spiritual bonds. Navigating emotional and romantic challenges during this retrograde period requires a gentle touch. Here are some tips to help you through. Firstly, prioritize open and honest communication with your loved ones. Be clear about your feelings and listen actively to theirs. This mutual understanding can bring you closer and strengthen your bond. Secondly, engage in self-care practices that nourish your soul. Whether it's through meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature, ensure you take time for yourself to process and heal. Lastly, be patient with yourself and others. Growth and healing take time, and it's okay to move at your own pace. Reflecting on past relationships can also provide valuable insights and help you understand patterns that need to be changed. By approaching this period with empathy and a willingness to embrace vulnerability, you can navigate the challenges and harness the transformative potential of Venus retrograde in Pisces. Allow this time to bring you closer to your emotional and spiritual truth, enriching your relationships and your journey of self-discovery. As we continue to embrace the energies of Venus retrograde in Pisces, let's hold space for compassion, understanding, and healing in our hearts. The universe invites us to deepen our emotional connections and embark on a transformative journey of love and self-awareness. All right, lovely listeners, let's shift gears and talk about Mercury retrograde in Aries, happening from March 15th to April 7th. Mercury retrograde is often a term that sends shivers down people's spines, but let's take a moment to demystify it. Mercury retrograde happens when the planet Mercury appears to be moving backward in its orbit from our perspective on Earth. This optical illusion typically occurs 3 to 4 times a year and lasts for about 3 weeks each time. Now, Mercury governs communication, travel, and technology, so when it goes retrograde, we often experience disruptions in these areas. Common misconceptions about Mercury retrograde include the idea that it's a purely negative period, or that everything will go wrong. However, the reality is more nuanced. While it's true that things might not flow as smoothly, this period also offers valuable opportunities for reflection and reassessment. Specifically, Mercury retrograde in Aries infuses this period with a unique energy. Aries, ruled by Mars, is a fiery and action-oriented sign known for its assertiveness and drive. When Mercury goes retrograde in Aries, the focus shifts to our communication styles and decisions, urging us to slow down and reconsider our actions. This isn't a time for hasty decisions or impulsive actions. Instead, it's a moment to pause, reflect, and ensure that our choices are aligned with our true intentions and highest good. Communication during this retrograde can be particularly challenging. In Aries, there's a tendency for words to come out more bluntly or aggressively. Misunderstandings can be more frequent, and tempers might flare. To navigate this, practice mindfulness in your interactions. Think carefully before you speak and strive to communicate with patience and clarity. If conflicts do arise, give yourself and the other person time to cool down before addressing the issue again. This approach fosters more productive and harmonious resolutions. Decision-making is another area influenced by Mercury retrograde in Aries. While Aries energy can push us to act quickly, this retrograde invites us to pump the brakes and reassess our plans. Double-check details, avoid making major commitments, and use this time to reflect on your goals and strategies. This period is excellent for going back to the drawing board, tweaking your plans, and ensuring that you're on the right path. It's crucial to highlight the importance of patience and reflection during Mercury retrograde in Aries. Embrace this time as an opportunity to slow down and gain deeper insights into your actions and choices. Reflect on past decisions, learn from any mistakes, and use these insights to move forward with greater clarity and purpose. Patience is your ally during this period, helping you navigate any frustrations or delays with grace. So, as we journey through Mercury retrograde in Aries, remember to approach communication and decision-making with mindfulness and care. This is a time for thoughtful reflection, reassessment, and growth. By embracing the lessons of this period, you can turn potential challenges into opportunities for deeper understanding and personal evolution. And now, beautiful souls, let's move on to practical advice for navigating the week's combined cosmic energies. And now, beautiful souls, let's move on to practical advice for navigating the week's combined cosmic energies. As we dance within the powerful sway of Neptune in Aries, Venus retrograde in Pisces, and Mercury retrograde in Aries, it can feel like we're being pulled in different directions. But fear not, for I have some actionable tips to help you manage these astrological events and find your balance. Firstly, it's essential to be mindful of your energy levels and how you allocate your time. With Neptune's influence urging bold spiritual exploration and Venus prompting introspection, striking a balance between action and reflection is crucial. One way to do this is by setting aside specific times for different activities. For example, dedicate your mornings to meditation or journaling, allowing space for introspection. In the afternoons, channel the fiery energy of Aries into new projects or spiritual quests. Next, let's talk about mindfulness practices and spiritual exercises that can support you through this period. Practicing mindfulness helps you stay grounded amidst the cosmic currents. Consider starting your day with a simple mindfulness meditation. Sit comfortably, take deep breaths, and focus on the present moment. Allow any distracting thoughts to pass without judgment, returning your focus to your breath. This practice can center you and provide clarity as you navigate the day's energies. Incorporating spiritual exercises such as energy cleansing or chakra balancing can also be beneficial. Spend time visualizing a clear, radiant light enveloping you, cleansing any negative or stagnant energy. You can also work with crystals like amethyst for spiritual clarity or rose quartz for emotional healing. These tools can enhance your connection to the cosmic energies and support your spiritual journey. Now let's acknowledge that navigating these transits can sometimes feel overwhelming, but remember, you're not alone. Reach out for support if needed. Connect with like-minded individuals, share your experiences, and find comfort in community. Sometimes, simply talking about what you're going through can provide immense relief and new perspectives. Lastly, be gentle with yourself. The combined energies of Neptune, Venus, and Mercury can be intense, and it's okay to take things one step at a time. Listen to your body and emotions and allow yourself to rest if needed. Self-compassion is a powerful tool that enables you to navigate challenges with grace and resilience. So, beautiful souls, as you move through this dynamic week, I encourage you to embrace both introspection and action. Practice mindfulness, engage in spiritual exercises, and seek support when needed. By finding balance and embracing self-compassion, you can harness the transformative potential of these cosmic events and align with the universe's rhythms. Stay grounded, stay connected, and trust that the cosmos is guiding you every step of the way. And now let's dive into the zodiac sign forecasts for the week. Each sign will experience the energies of Neptune in Aries, Venus retrograde in Pisces, and Mercury retrograde in Aries differently. Let's explore what this week holds for each of you. Aries, with Neptune entering your sign and Mercury retrograding here as well, you're called to balance bold actions with reflective thinking. Use this time to reassess your goals and ensure your actions align with your true desires. Taurus, for you, the focus this week is on your social circles and friendships. Venus retrograde in Pisces urges you to reflect on the emotional depth of your connections. Consider which relationships nourish your soul and which may need boundaries. Gemini, Mercury retrograde in Aries impact your career and ambitions. Take time to reevaluate your professional goals and the paths you're taking to achieve them. Patience and strategic planning are key. Cancer, Neptune in Aries energizes your adventurous spirit, but Venus retrograde prompts introspection about your beliefs and personal philosophies. This is an excellent time to explore new ideas while staying true to your core values. Leo, your focus this week is on shared resources and deep connections. Venus retrograde urges you to reassess intimate relationships and financial arrangements. Seek clarity and ensure mutual understanding. Virgo, Mercury retrograde highlights communication and partnerships, so be mindful of how you convey your thoughts. Neptune entering Aries can bring profound insights into your relationships. Balance clarity with compassion. Libra, the spotlight is on your health and daily routines. Venus retrograde encourages you to take a gentler approach to wellness. Reflect on habits that need adjustments and prioritize self-care. Scorpio, this week, creative projects and romantic pursuits are in focus. Venus retrograde invites you to reflect on how you express love and creativity. Let your passions guide you, but avoid unnecessary conflicts. Sagittarius, home and family life take center stage. Neptune in Aries may inspire changes in your living environment. Use Venus retrograde to address unresolved family matters and foster harmonious connections. Capricorn, communication and learning are your key themes. With Mercury retrograde in Aries, double-check details and avoid impulsive decisions. Neptune influences your creativity, so allow your imagination to flourish. Aquarius, your finances and personal values are highlighted this week. Venus retrograde asks you to reflect on your relationship with money and material possessions. Make adjustments that support your long-term goals. Pisces, with Venus retrograde in your sign, it's time for deep self-reflection and self-love. Neptune in Aries influences your finances and personal resources. Focus on aligning your actions with your spiritual aspirations. So, dear listeners, tune into your personal astrological influences and harness the cosmic energies to navigate your week with clarity and purpose. Each sign has its unique journey, and by embracing these insights, you can align more deeply with the universe's rhythms. As we close out this week's episode, let's take a moment to recap the powerful cosmic events we've explored. We journeyed through the significant shift of Neptune into Aries, encouraging bold spiritual exploration and new beginnings. We discussed the introspective period of Venus retrograde in Pisces, urging us to reflect deeply on our relationships and emotional patterns. And we navigated the dynamic energy of Mercury retrograde in Aries, reminding us to practice patience and careful communication. It's an intense week filled with opportunities for growth and transformation. Embrace these energies with an open heart and a courageous spirit. Trust that the universe is guiding you toward your highest good, even when the path seems challenging. Thank you for joining me on this cosmic journey. Your presence and openness to the wisdom of the stars make this exploration even more special. If you seek further guidance or have any questions, feel free to send me a message. This has been your message from the universe, and I'm your host's name. Remember to check the show notes for any links or articles mentioned in today's episode. Until next time, keep looking up and embracing the cosmic wonders that illuminate your path.